Agenda 21, folks. Do you know what that is? Well, I will tell you this. If you don't listen to me and understand that your emails are being hacked, your YouTube is being hacked, your Facebook is being hacked, I'm going to be honest, ladies and gentlemen. I was right in saying, and you give a shit if you back out and dislike my video and come back and then come and dislike my video and then come back and dislike my video. All I know is it's pertaining to you too, Mr. Troller. I'm going to be honest with you right now. You better wake up because you're about to die. No, not by me. Not by me. By what their plan is. You are not listening to me. Y'all are watching this fake news. Russia is not attacking. Nobody is attacking no one. Y'all are watching that fake news on YouTube. You're watching that fake news on CNN. You're watching that news on Fox, NBC, ABC, CBS. Are being controlled by George Soros, the CEO of ICANN. The ones that's created the hacking system is Barack Hussein Obama giving the internet to ICANN October the 1st, 2016. Your internet has been gone since. That's why I'm on gaming, and that's why I'm camouflaged. News. You know why? You know why? Because I care about y'all. I care about y'all. You see what's going on. Past Christian Miss here. What's up, Beverly? Share this mild and wide. We got to stop the fake racist crap that's on fake news. We got to stop it all. If you do not undivide this country, you will be in a concentration camp drinking a Coca-Cola and a pizza and having a little number saying, I'm next to get my head cut off and my kids are going to get raped and murdered by pedophiles. Quit with the crap. Start listening to me, everyone. Seriously. You're going to die. You're going to be just like Hawaii in California. 102 hours of storms coming your way. 16 days of death is coming your way if you don't listen to me. Let's go to the news. Anonymous has something to say to you. Former Navy speaks out, says there's no war happening. Everything is fake on YouTube and on Facebook. What's going to happen is it's going to be like this. I ain't started the show yet because this is may be a little while. Okay, it might be a while on this one to take a number. I may even have to do another video on my other YouTube channel. Who knows? Anonymous speaks out. There's no war. Everything is being played for you to spend your money on crap. The John X Army is making you pay and spend money on crap. The person that is finally waking up, BP EarthWatch is finally figuring it out that there's no Q, and Q is Queen, the Queen. It's EU. It's George Soros owns Q. I want y'all to know that right now. George Soros owns everything. Google, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I want y'all to understand this, ladies and gentlemen. You're being played and you're being lied to. There's no buildings being blown up by Russia. It's going to be the deep state, just like they said Iran and Saudi Arabia hit them 9/11 buildings. No, it's the deep state and your Hollywood stars is doing it. That's right, folks. Your favorite Pink, your favorite Lady Goo Goo Gaga, all fake. Black, white, Hispanic, and Muslim needs to work together and bring down the rich for the poor. Let's go. Former Navy speaks out.
to the President to the American Newspaper Publishers Association, Waldorf Astoria Hotel, New York City, April 27, 1961.
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate very much your generous invitation to be here tonight. You bear heavy responsibilities, and the article I read some time ago reminded me of how particularly heavily the burdens of present-day events bear upon your profession. You may remember that in 1851, New York Herald Tribune.
And if you're thinking that I'm crazy when I tell you that they're going to blow up all them buildings that I have put out on Facebook, you're crazy. Because they're the ones that destroyed 9/11. They're the ones that's destroying California. They're the ones that's doing Hawaii. I'll tell you this before we even start. I'll tell you this. Remember when Trump walked away from the Europe plan? Remember, it was August 2017 when all hell broke loose with all the weather. Who's from Europe? George Soros, the Rothschilds, the 13 world banks that created and grabbed everything on the weather. You see where I'm coming from, ladies? You see where I'm coming from. And I'm sorry, I'm having problems with my camera, but I'm going to get it fixed. I promise. It's going to be fixed. Good grief. It looks like a freaking earthquake just hit. I'm trying, guys. I am having issues with this camera today. I'm telling you. I didn't know if I was going to get to come home today or not. I really didn't know what was going to happen. I really didn't. But I hope y'all enjoyed the game designs and the show. But this is not about wrestling and ain't about... I'm just grabbing everybody in gaming because nobody's doing it in gaming. And everybody's losing their YouTube channel giving out the information. I'm the only one that's giving you the real news. There's nobody else out there doing it because everybody has been sold out to the NWO. But me. I'm your Stinger, guys. I'm like the Sting from WCW fighting against the NWO for you. I want you to know that. There ain't going to be no more murder. There ain't going to be no more rape to women. They're going to be stopping. We're going to stop the pedophiles. If Donald Trump don't know how to get his foot up his hand out of his ass, he could have done something, folks. He could have done something, but he lied. He even said it in his book he was going to lie. What you got to say, Beverly? I have you loud and clear. President walked away from the IU. Yes. That's why the weather is like it is, sweetie. Okay? The New World Order has a plan. A plan to ruin this country until Trump says yay or nay. I'm telling you, it's all a control plan for you to be controlled by electronics, by the computer, by the internet. But you need to be on the internet to see what I got planned. Because tonight, I'm going to show you the satellite of Zeus. I'm going to show you the satellite of Zeus. Zeus is the rod of God. And that is your artificial asteroid that's going to hit Europe. It's sad. It's going to hit Europe and they're going to blame it on Russia. They're going to blame everything on Russia because Russia is not in their plan. Russia does not believe in pedophilia. Russia does not believe in drugs. Russia don't believe in this Illuminati bullcrap. And if you do, and you're not rich, and you are in love with Illuminati, and you're not got $1 billion in your bank account, you will be murdered by the Illuminati for making fun of the Illuminati. Because you're putting it on your Facebook, thugs. You're stupid. You're following Shaquille O'Neal right in his trap. Y'all need to wake up. You see what I did? I created a black knight with a dragon on the back of that. That is China. Okay? The black dragon is Nibiru. The red dragon is Nibiru. That is a satellite up in the sky. There's more than one satellite, but that is one of the satellites that y'all are seeing. There's a Wormwood, real planet, and he created an illusion in the sky of Wormwood. There is actually one real planet and a couple fake planets that they created. He created a fake moon and a fake sun because Wormwood has covered up Earth and the moon and even the stars. That's why we're being covered up with chemtrails, ladies and gentlemen. And it's coming from the south equator. Remember when Obama said, you will never see it coming? Well, I see it coming straight into us. When they turn this earth upside down with CERN Switzerland and the 5G, when it comes on, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes on, it's going to be like a combination on Earth. It's going to turn upside down. Then the asteroids are going to hit us. Bam, 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 bam. And then they're going to turn us back up forward. And then we're going to be like, holy cow, we're in the world we're at. Because when we have this magnetic field on this planet in Nibiru, Nibiru is the magnet of CERN, Switzerland. They're pulling everything toward us. That's why our planet is moving wobble, 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 ladies and gentlemen. I'm just giving you a heads up. This is how good I am. This is how smart I've gotten. I've learned everything from Edward Snowden, the late Edward Snowden. And I want to tell you right now, if you don't wake up, you're going to end up like Hurricane Harvey. Where's the people at, guys? Where's the people at? Still haven't got in their houses, have they? Nope. How about Michael? How about Hurricane Michael? Mother of all bombs. The next hurricane hits, you're going to have mother of all bombs in your city. I've already called out the cities New Year's Eve. You didn't listen to me because you didn't watch my video. You didn't view it. Yep. You're right. It's all a plan. Donald Trump knows about this walking away. Okay? He walked away on purpose because they paid him to walk away. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's reverse psychology, ladies and gentlemen. Stony Stone, you need to get on my page, dude. You need to get on my page. You need to get on the right page. And quit being a pedophile. Because the Marines militia is about to blow your head off. I just want you to know that. You and your wife don't even have a chance. We're closing in on 31 million Marines militia. I never dreamed how good we've gotten. I'm just shocked over the people that's waking up. Black, white, Hispanic is waking up, and I really appreciate that. The atheist turning into Christians. That's right, folks. My Facebook, I picked strangers on my Facebook that didn't believe in God. But since I've been telling y'all what's coming and what's been going on, and it has been coming true, a lot of people has changed their mind on what's going on. They're like, holy cow, you are right. Look, I'm not trying to toot my horn or anything, but I've got people telling me what's going on, and I can see the future. I've been seeing the future since 1980, since I was 3 years old. Remember the story I told you about Mom when I was a kid? I said, Mom, we're not ever going to have to work ever again. She said, ha, you're funny. I said, no, the robots are going to take over and we're going to be having everything for free. And my mom was like, what did you just say? And I said, yeah, it's going to happen, Mom. And it could happen in our near future. And when I get older, it's going to happen. Then my grandfather kept on telling me about World War II, that it was all set up. by the New World Order, and that the Democrats and Republicans are controlled by the 13 world banks. I never expected it, folks. I never expected it. I stopped voting in 1998 after Clinton did what he did with that chick. I knew right then, I was like, they're not real. This is not real. This is WWE on steroids, pretty much. Y'all are listening to something that Vince McMahon's wife is doing in the White House. Hollywood is doing in the White House. Who do you think's doing all the writing to Donald Trump? Who do you think's doing all the Q? Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, if you do not wake up, you don't got long, folks. We've got terrorist attacks on the horizon. And it's coming from the deep state, just like Las Vegas shooting, except worse. Let's go to that. I'm going to be honest with you. James Munder, you're right on it, dude. You're right on it. The buildings that he calls out is true, but it's not going to come from Russia. He says Russia, and he says Russian TV, but I haven't seen it on Russian TV, guys. Okay? Remember what I just said. There's not a war happening. I'll let you listen to this, what he says in a minute. Where did he go? I screwed up.
And the article
concerning
a secret mechanism.
All right. I want y'all to listen to this. Please share this, guys. I don't care if you like or dislike my video. I'm not here for gaming. I don't care if you cannot understand it or see it or any of that. You hear me, that's all you need to know. Put your Walkman on, put your ears on, or put this on a big screen TV with a surround sound so the whole world can listen to it. I am worse than CM Punk, folks. I'm not fake. He is.
Largely on self-discipline to prevent unauthorized disclosures to the enemy. In times of clear and present danger, the courts have held that even the privileged rights of the First Amendment must yield to the public's need for national security. Today, no war has been declared, and however fierce the struggle...
Did you hear what he just said? Today has ever been declared. I've been trying to tell y'all that. Y'all been watching that fake news as we have a fake president trying to scare the crap out of y'all. Oh my God. Quit sending me messages. I don't care. You need to be on here watching live.
Maybe. It may never be declared in the traditional fashion. Our way of life is under attack.
Yep.
Those who make themselves our enemy are advancing around the globe. The survival of our friends is in danger. And yet no war has been declared. No borders have been crossed by marching troops. No missiles have been fired.
Nope.
If the press is awaiting a declaration of war, before it imposes the self-discipline of combat conditions...
All right. After he said that, I was thinking, that's what's going to happen. Switzerland pulling everything toward us. They're going to blame Russia, and it's not going to be Russia. It's going to be the asteroids, the meteors that's coming from Earth, that they're weakening the Earth's shield with CERN right now. Just thought you might want to know that. Let's keep on. By the way, I'm actually starting to watch Jesse again. BP EarthWatch is finally waking up, and he's doing these videos slowly but surely, trying to get them off of Q. I think Jesse understands what's going on now. I think he's been watching my stuff. And that's cool. You need to wake up, dude. Seriously. And you need to Mississippi. Or wherever you're at over there in the Gulf. Because they're going to crack Mississippi open. Along with Louisiana.
Then I can only say that no war ever posed a greater threat to our security. If you are awaiting a finding of clear and present danger, then I can only say that the danger has never been more clear, and its presence has never been more imminent. It requires a change in outlook, a change in tactics, a change in missions by the government, by the people, by every businessman or labor leader, and by every newspaper. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed. It conducts the Cold War in short, with a wartime discipline no democracy would ever hope or wish to match. Nevertheless, every democracy recognizes the necessary restraints of national security. And the question remains whether those restraints need to be more strictly observed if we are to oppose this kind of attack as well as outright invasion. For the facts of the matter are that...
All right. What former Navy just said, that there will not be an invasion unless Wormwood gets closer. They're getting ready for Wormwood to get closer, and then the invasion will happen, folks. I'm just giving you heads up. They're like, oh, should we push the button or should we not? That's what they're doing right now. They're like kind of panicking. Everybody's panicking in the White House, the Pentagon. Russia's trying to scream it out. Look, something's coming. We got to save people. We got to do this. We got to do that. And the government's like, no, let them all die. And that's what's going on, folks. Russia's trying to save you, folks. Russia is trying to save you. They've been trying to save you for a long, long time. And ever since that asteroid hit Moscow. And if you don't remember that, well, I'll put it back on YouTube if they deleted it. I don't know if they deleted the asteroid or not, but boy, oh boy, that really woke me up. That was when I really woke up, was 2014 when that asteroid slammed into Moscow. So just thought you might want to know that. 2022 is going to be bad. That's when I think they're going to invade, believe it or not, with North Korea and China and all that. But the new leader will be, the New World Order leader will be China on 7/23/19, on the same day when we have a solar eclipse. There's another solar eclipse coming on July 23rd, 2019. You're hearing this right now from me. I said this, what did I say? New Year's Eve, when I put that video out there and nobody's watching it? I'm telling you guys, I'm on top of everything. These storms are not going to get better until Trump dies, steps down, or agrees on the European plan. I'm just telling you guys. I'm telling you. And it's all planned. He's not going to ever step down. He's going to let the weather... It's a plan. Okay, it's all reverse psychology. He's not going to step down because they're paying him to not step down. And this is all reverse psychology for more chaos in America, or chaos in the world. Venezuela is not going to be attacked, folks. It's all fake. I want you to know that right now. Venezuela is not going to be attacked. And if they do get attacked, it won't be us. It will be China. China's already there.
This nation's foes have openly boasted of acquiring through our newspapers information they would otherwise hire agents to acquire. through theft, bribery.
If you want to know the truth, Trump is trying to warn Maduro and his group to get ready for China. That's what he's doing. That's why you're seeing all this military working together and everything. They think China is with each other. But in the long run, China's going to backstab and start the microchip on everybody. You see how close we are? Australia, Africa was took down last year. And now we're in Venezuela. Hawaii was taken down last year. And now California. It's all coming to an end, folks, if you don't fight back.
Or espionage. The details of this nation's covert preparations to counter the enemy's covert operations have been available to every newspaper reader, friend and foe alike. That the size, the strength, the location, and the nature of our forces and weapons, and our plans and strategy for their use, have all been pinpointed in the press and other news media to a degree sufficient to satisfy any foreign power. And that in at least one case, the publication of details concerning a secret mechanism whereby satellites were followed required its alteration at the expense of considerable time and money. The newspapers which printed these stories were loyal, patriotic, responsible, and well-meaning. Had we been engaged in open warfare, they undoubtedly would not have published such items. But in the absence of open warfare, they recognized only the tests of journalism and not the tests of national security. And my question tonight is whether additional tests should not now be adopted. That question is for you alone to answer. No public official should answer it for you. No governmental plan should impose its restraints against your will. But I would be failing in my duty to the nation in considering all of the responsibilities that we now bear and all of the means at hand to meet those responsibilities if I did not commend this problem to your attention and urge its thoughtful consideration. On many earlier occasions I have said, and your newspapers have constantly said, that these are times that appeal to every citizen's sense of sacrifice and self-discipline. They call out to every citizen to weigh his ruffles, his obligation. I cannot now believe that those citizens who serve in the newspaper business consider themselves exempt from that appeal. I have no intention of establishing a new Office of War Information to govern the flow of news. I am not suggesting any new forms of censorship or new types of security classifications. I have no easy answer to the dilemma that I have posed and would not seek to impose it if I had one. But I am asking the members of the newspaper profession and the industry in this country to re-examine their own responsibilities, to consider the degree and the nature of the present danger, and to heed the duty of self-restraint, which that danger imposes upon us all. Every newspaper now asks itself, with respect to every story, is it news? All I suggest is that you add the question, is it in the interest of national security? And I hope that every group in America, unions and businessmen and public officials at every level, will ask the same question of their endeavors and subject their actions to this same exacting test. And should the press of America consider and recommend the voluntary assumption of specific new steps or machinery, I can assure you that we will cooperate wholeheartedly with those recommendations. Perhaps there will be no recommendations. Perhaps there is no answer to the dilemma faced by a free and open society in a cold and secret war. In times of peace, any discussion of this subject and any action that results are both painful and without precedent. But this is a time of peace and peril, which knows no precedent in history. It is the unprecedented nature of this challenge that also gives rise to your second obligation, an obligation which I share. And that is our obligation to inform and alert the American people to make certain that they possess all the facts that they need and understand them as well, the perils, the prospects, the purposes of our program, and the choices that we face. No president should fear public scrutiny of his program, for from that scrutiny comes an understanding, and from that understanding comes support or opposition, and both are necessary. I am not asking newspapers to support an administration.
All right, let's go back.
But I am asking your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people. For I have complete confidence.
Sorry, guys, we had a death in the dog family of my aunt. Her dog died 14 years, and she's having a heart attack and crying, and you know how it is. Yeah. But how about this one, guys? Sting versus Freddy Krueger. He is big Christian. If y'all follow wrestling and everything, Ric Flair is going to be having a big birthday party on Monday Night Raw, and I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of surprises tonight. Undertaker should show up. Sting could show up. Hulk Hogan, and big bash coming. And Shawn Michaels is announcing that he's coming. He's surprising everybody that Shawn Michaels will be in the back. Bunch of people. Shawn Michaels is the one that retired Ric Flair. But hope y'all enjoy the show.
And the response and dedication of citizens whenever they are fully informed. I not only could not stifle controversy among your readers, I welcome it. This administration intends to be candid about its errors. For as a wise man once said, an error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it. We intend to accept full responsibility for our errors, and we expect you to point them out when we miss them.
If you just joined us, this is Anonymous, a former Marine in Navy. There's a bunch of people there letting you know that there's no war happening. The deep state is starting crap, like always, like some of our fears. They're going to blow up their own buildings, guys, just like 9/11.
Without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive. That is why the Athenian lawmaker Solon decreed it a crime for any citizen to shrink from controversy. And that is why protected by the First Amendment, the only business in America specifically protected by the Constitution, not primarily to amuse and entertain, not to emphasize the trivial and the sentimental, not to simply give the public what it wants, but to inform, to arouse, to reflect, to state our dangers and our opportunities, to indicate our crises and our choices, to lead, mold, educate, and sometimes even anger public opinion. This means greater coverage and analysis of international news, for it is no longer far away and foreign, but close at hand and local. It means greater attention to improved understanding of the news, as well as improved trends. And it means, finally, that government at all levels must meet its obligation to provide you with the fullest possible information outside the narrowest limits of national security, and we intend to do it. It was early in the 17th century that Francis Bacon remarked on three recent inventions already transforming the world: the compass, gunpowder, and the printing press. Now the links between the nations, first forged by the compass, have made us all citizens of the world, the hopes and threats of one becoming the hopes and threats of us all. In that one world's effort to live together, the evolution of gunpowder to its ultimate limit has warned mankind of the terrible consequences of failure. And so it is to the printing press, to the recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance, confident that with your help, man will be what he was born to be, free and independent.
This guy is telling the truth, guys. Listen to this guy. And I love Anonymous. They are good people. I've gotten some good people around us.
Remarks of the President to the American Newspaper Publishers Association, Waldorf Astoria Hotel, New York City, April 27, 1961.
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate very much your generous invitation to be here tonight. You bear heavy responsibilities these days, and an article I read some time ago reminded me of how particularly heavily the burdens of present-day events bear upon your profession. You may remember that in 1851, New York Herald Tribune, under the sponsorship and publishing of Horace Greeley, employed as its London correspondent an obscure journalist by the name of Karl Marx. We are told that foreign correspondent Marx, stone broke, and with a family ill and undernourished, constantly appealed to Greeley and managing editor Charles Dana for an increase in his munificent salary of $5 per installment, a salary which he and Engels ungratefully labeled as the lousiest petty bourgeois cheating. But when all his financial appeals were refused, Marx looked around for other means of livelihood.
By the way, if you see a lot of women on there commenting, that means they respect me, but that's not all. A lot of them are on my Facebook, and a lot of them are on my, went to school with me. Some of them are my employees, and some of them are my customers. Okay? So, if I even catch you threatening or bullying somebody on my subscriber, I will have you put under the jail. You don't know how much power I have. I even threaten the deep state if they cut off the internet on other countries. Will be cutting their internet off. Straight off.
Good and fame, eventually terminating his relationship with the Tribune and devoting his talents full-time to the cause that would bequeath to the world the seeds of Leninism, Stalinism, revolution, and the Cold War. If only this capitalistic New York newspaper had
That's funny.
had treated him more kindly. If only Marx had remained a foreign correspondent, history might have been different. And I hope all publishers will bear this lesson in mind the next time they receive a poverty-stricken appeal from a small increase in the expense account from an obscure newspaper man.
That's funny.
I have selected as the title of my remarks tonight, "The President and the Press." Some may suggest that this would be more naturally worded, "The President versus the Press," but those are not my sentiments tonight. It is true, however, that when a well-known diplomat from another country demanded recently that our State Department repudiate certain newspaper attacks on his colleagues, it was unnecessary for us to reply that this administration was not responsible for the press, for the press had already made it clear that it was not responsible for this administration. Nevertheless, my purpose here tonight is not to deliver the usual assault on the so-called one-party press. On the contrary, in recent months, I have rarely heard any complaints about political bias in the press, except from a few Republicans. Nor is it my purpose tonight to discuss or defend the televising of presidential press conferences. I think it is highly beneficial to have some 20 million Americans regularly sit in on these conferences to observe, if I may say so, the incisive, the intelligent, and the courteous qualities displayed by your Washington correspondents.
He's making fun of him.
Finally, are these remarks intended to examine the proper degree of privacy which the press should allow to any president and his family? If in the last few months your White House reporters and photographers have been attending church services with regularity, that has surely done them no harm.
That's funny. He's telling the truth.
On the other hand, I realize that your staff and wire service photographers may be complaining that they do not enjoy the same green privilege the local golf courses, which they once did. It is true that my predecessor did not object as
Hold on. The local golf courses, Barack Hussein Obama, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, Donald Trump. I'm not done. Every president in the last 40 years has done nothing but play golf, give a damn about you. Thank you, General.
To pictures of one's golfing skill in action. Neither, on the other hand, did he ever be a Secret Service man.
First of all, every president that plays golf suck. I could beat them with one eye and one arm.
Tonight is a more sober one. Of concern to publishers as well as editors. I want to talk about our common responsibilities in the face of a common danger. The events of recent weeks may have helped to illuminate that challenge for some, but the dimensions of its threat have loomed large on the horizon for many years. Whatever our hopes may be for the future, for reducing this threat or living with it, there is no escaping either the gravity or the totality of its challenge to our survival and to our security. A challenge that confronts us in unaccustomed ways in every sphere of human activity. This deadly challenge imposes upon our society two requirements of direct concern, both to the press and to the president. Two requirements that may seem almost contradictory in tone, but which must be reconciled and fulfilled if we are to meet this national peril. I refer first to the need for far greater public information, and second, to the need for far greater official secrecy. The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is...
All right. The reason I showed you that is because it is all true. All the media that's doing what they're doing, it's funny. QAnon is not anonymous. QAnon is your deep state. Yeah, y'all pretty much fell right into their plan. I didn't. I mean, I'm pretty smart, but you need to go listen to this, though. This is big, and I'm going to correct him on some stuff, because some of it's true and some of it's not. And some people's YouTube videos are just trying to get views. I'm not. Well, views, wanting comments so they can, put you in jail or put you in a FEMA camp or cut your head off or whatever. But I don't. I'm warning you. I'm telling you what's going on. Look, you can comment down below on my channel. But if you don't start commenting the right way, you can go to jail. You can be murdered by the Illuminati. They're the ones that's controlling everything. They say whatever they want. And y'all don't understand. Be nice, be respectful, and you won't be murdered. Seriously. It's not that hard, guys. They're using drones to kill you. You are idiots if you don't see that. And you're calling them, oh, look, Mom, it's an alien. Yeah, an alien. What year was it when the drones come in for the toys? Just thought you might want to know that. You might want to get off the alien crap. It's China. Let's get this right here. All right, quit. All right, here we go.
All right, so listen to this.
Yeah, listen to this. He's right.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? All right, so listen to this. This was over on Drudge Report this morning. After Putin's warning, Russian TV lists nuclear targets in the United States.
All right, let's stop it right there. Drudge Report. That is Illuminati. That's New World Order. That's George Soros's. That's George Soros's news. Okay. Do I have to put out a freaking list of who the fake news is and who's fake? I mean, who's real? The ones that don't have a lot of subscribers? Look, whoever's unsubscribing to my channel, good. Keep it that way. I want to stay way behind so nobody will be looking at me. It's the views that I'm concerned about. I'm not worried about subscribers, guys. But for you to get the real news, you got to subscribe, so I'm not even concerned.
Oh, wow. Moscow. Russian state television has listed United States military facilities that Moscow would target in the event of a nuclear strike, and said that a hypersonic missile Russia is developing would be able to hit them in less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Sounds like an asteroid could hit us in 5 minutes. Let's keep on.
That's Putin right there. Can I take that picture? Nope. All right. So that is taken February 20th, 2019.
Now remember,
the targets included the Pentagon, the president.
I will tell you this. James Munder is CIA. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you how. K. Smalls is CIA. They're good friends. Okay? I'll tell you why. Both live in California. See, you might want to watch who you're watching, because the ones in California are part of the Hollywood plan of 9/11.
Retreat in Camp David, Maryland. The report, unusual even by the sometimes bellicose standards of Russian state TV, was broadcast on Sunday evening, days after President Vladimir Putin said Moscow was militarily ready for a Cuban Missile Crisis, or another Cuban Missile Crisis, a Cuban Missile style crisis if the United States...
All right, he said Cuban Missile Crisis. Where did the artificial asteroid supposed to hit, guys? From the CIA preachers. They said the asteroid supposed to hit between Cuba and Aruba. Where's it going to happen? Just like in the movie Impact, Deep Impact. You see I'm going from. Is anybody on there listening to me and is being smart like I am? Or how dumb are you on there? Seriously, I want some smart people telling me that I'm right. Seriously. Miss Beverly, I know you know I'm right because you have followed me to all of my Facebooks, and that is great. But you got to start sharing, honey. Seriously. If you don't share, you could be outnumbered by China. 4 billion. You really think your wife or your husband or your family is going to fight them off? Just saying. Just remember that. Okay? Eminem is involved. 50 Cent's involved. Pink is involved. Avril Lavigne is involved. All of them are involved, folks. Even the Parent Trap show that I put on YouTube, I did that on purpose to let you know the Twin Towers is the twins. You see them coming from? I'm bringing in some geometry for you. I'm telling you, dude, I'm way ahead of this. I'm going to be way ahead of the tornadoes, folks. Y'all get ready. I've got a new satellite system. I don't know if YouTube channel or not.
It's wanted one. With tensions rising over Russian fears that the United States might deploy intermediate-range nuclear missiles in Europe as a Cold War-era arms control treaty unravels, Putin has said Russia would be forced to respond by placing hypersonic nuclear missiles on submarines near U.S. waters.
It won't be Russia's submarines. I want you to know that right now. Found out it's not going to be Russia. It's going to be China. China's coming to collect. What did I tell y'all last year? That New World Order guy that walked away because they wanted to have sex with his 14-year-old daughter. Remember what happened in Aspen, Colorado when he walked away from the pedophile government. Remember what I said. I don't know who's watching or who's liking or anything because I'm being shadow banned. And I know I got a bunch of people watching. I thought I was only having like 1 or 2 people watching, but it shows on my emails that I'm getting like bukus of people. Hello from wherever you're at. Anonymous, the Marines militia, and WikiLeaks told me to tell you we love you.
And I read that article, and he was talking about underwater drones, underwater, submergible vehicles. And these things can go on the bottom of the sea floor, lay dormant, creep around, go in and out of bays. They can also cut undersea cables and do all kinds of other things, but they can also target...
What is it in the Bible, Beverly? If you know the Bible very, very well. Who's supposed to attack the eagles after all this? Because they decided to put the Russians in there. The grizzly bears, right? Ain't that Russia? The grizzly bear versus the eagle. After you threaten... No, shut up. After you've been threatened... No. After you've been threatened so many times, Russia's not going to be played no more. I want you to know that. Trump, you're way over your head. You're nothing but a fat piece of shit that needs to be put under. Way under. They don't give a damn about this country. You're making fun of the southern people and the northern people, and you're from Scotland.
With missiles, and they can just sit there, so it doesn't need to be on submarines. With tensions rising over Russian fears of...
So you really think an actor, Trump, from Nightmare on Elm Street to Omen to Home Alone to The Apprentice is going to save you? Really, folks? Do you really think a puppet is going to save you? No, they got it set for God to save you. I'm telling you guys, they're going to bring in a fake Jesus Christ as a robot. Yes, I just hit it really hard on you just then. That's Wargog and Magog. It's Magog. You almost got it right. Magog is Russia. In the Bible, Russia is the ones that's going to take down, which it's not even going to be Russia cutting out the power. It's going to be asteroids and meteors. That's when shit hits the fan, that's when Russia's going to come in on us. Like a big earthquake or a volcano eruption on the West Coast. That's coming, guys. I told you the West was going to go first and then the East. We're almost there. No, it's Turkey. Pfft, Turkey? You know Turkey's part of ISIS, right? Gog. Really, Anita? Is that your real name? Anita. Is that? No way. Is that Miss G? I'm confused here. I got bad eyes. Magog is Russia. We don't even know if it's going to be Putin or not, guys. Putin could die between now and 2025. He may even be already dead, and this may be a clone. I just want y'all to know that. This might be a different Putin. I just want y'all to understand what I'm about to say here. We got clones, like in the movie Replica. I'm confused, man. Is that you, Miss G? Or somebody playing you like you're somebody? I'm confused, man. I got bad eyes. I thought you said you weren't going to comment. But we got problems, and if we don't listen to each other and work together, Obama, Trump, the Bushes, the Clintons has had a plan to depopulate and make everybody hate each other for a reason. So y'all won't be ready for the invasion. Y'all going to be fighting against each other, and then here comes the invasion. Just like in the movie Red Dawn. Gee whiz. Oh my God, I know it's you now. I love it. Oh my God, you said it. Gee whiz. All set free. That's right. This is what's going to happen. And I'm going to say this to all of y'all. I don't know how many people are watching. All I know is whoever comments is who I know who's watching. When they say peace on earth and then sudden destruction, they already know the asteroids and the meteors are coming. To know that. When they find out Wormwood gets closer and everything, they're going to hit us with the rod of God, with the satellite Zeus. 2022, Hillary Clinton, Joe Biden, and Obama will be taking over again. That's when the invasion will happen. Putin has been on top of everything. He told Angela Merkel in an interview last year that Wormwood will be here by 2025. We don't got long, ladies and gentlemen. 2025. By 2021, the Magog announced that China will have the artificial asteroid to hit between Aruba and Cuba, the United States in half. But we got to wait for that X marks the spot. You seen what I put out there. We've got 5 more years left. I warned you in 2017 that we was going to get another cover up with the sun in 2024. It will be what day? I made that, by the way. Destroyer, Wormwood, and all hell is going to break. Hold on. I got bad eyes. Going to set loose. That's right. Break loose, set loose. I thought you said break loose. But yes, you're right. So, what I'm going to say is, and by the way, thank you, PJ. for subscribing, sharing, and liking all my stuff. And thank you for following me on Facebook. And I am very, very sorry. I thought you was fake. My bad. Good evening, animal lover. What's up, animal lover? We got a heck of a show for you today. Right now, it's the grizzly black bear versus Apollo Crews. Sure is funny, ain't it? Apollo Crews. Apollo is an astronaut movie. You see where I'm coming from? WWE has storylines. Like, did y'all see what happened last week? What did I tell you was coming to WWE? Aleister Black. That would be Aleister Crowley's family coming to the WWE, and it happened. It happened. That's the grizzly bear. That is Russia taking down the United States just then. But yeah, I'm working my rear end off. Please share. Let everybody know that Scorpion Tail is right here. Scorpion Deathlock, the NWO Real News. People were like, I thought you was... I did not know you had another channel. I was like, well, you had a pedophile to shut me down named John X Army. You don't know who that is. You need to stay away from him. He's giving you silver and gold to hack your systems. By the way, if you did not get my news a while ago, and I'm going to be honest with you, don't leave because you haven't seen nothing yet. Your emails, Facebook, Craigslist, Twitter, Instagram, Xbox, PlayStation is being hacked on purpose. Get your money out of the bank. I repeat, get your money out of the bank. My other boss, Lindsay, is bringing me back to work. Wow, unsubscribing to John X. Look, I'm not trying to steal his subscribers, okay? But you don't understand. He's Illuminati. And somebody else you need to unsubscribe to, and I know you're subscribed to because you commented down below. I've watched everybody comment down below on these people. Okay? It's none other than David Zubilek. David Zubilek is Illuminati, folks. He's CIA. I want y'all to know that. David Zubilek is lying. Nobody's going to jail. They're going Obama is back. Wow, got it. But it could be a false flag that Obama came back to the basketball game and Clinton at a funeral. Okay, I'm still investigating if this is the real Obama and Hillary Clinton, or is this a clone? I'm getting an investigation going like I did all the other stuff, but I'm telling you right now, I did not see a fake Obama, guys. I seen the real one, and that was real. That was not. He's not in Guantanamo Bay. He's been playing basketball with Kenya and Indonesia and India. He's been down there. He's been partying with Hollywood stars and going to them sexual parties with the kids. Okay? I want y'all to know that. All right, let's keep on.
The United States might deploy intermediate-range nuclear missiles in Europe. They're going to place these hypersonic nuclear missiles.
No. Russia's not going to attack Europe. It's going to be China. China's going to hit Europe with the rod of God. And it could happen this year. I want y'all to know that, ladies and gentlemen. Europe is being destroyed because Russia has told China that they got their gold, which it's a lie. I want y'all to know that China is listening to Russia like your favorite presidents has listened to Russia before, okay? Russia's playing the game of, well, we're going to get these pedophiles and we're going to tell China what's going on. They're going to believe us. And that's what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. Russia is playing that the smart now. Poker. Remember Poker Face? Remember the song Poker Face? Y'all need to wake up.
On submarines or drones in U.S. waters. The United States says it has no immediate plans to deploy such missiles in Europe and has dismissed Putin's warnings as disingenuous propaganda. It does not currently have ground-based intermediate-range nuclear missiles that could place in Europe. It does not currently have ground-based intermediate-range nuclear missiles that it could place in Europe. However, its decision to quit the 1987 intermediate...
And I want to be honest with you, Russia wants George Soros with a silver platter. Okay? Russia wants to murder George Soros. And George Soros is none other in Europe. Okay? He's the one that controls the internet. ICANN, the CEO of ICANN is George Soros. And like I said, the internet has been taken down since October the 1st. Got him, Putin. Yes. Putin's on the right side, guys, right now. I haven't seen a difference yet. But like that, there's no war happening. There's not going to be a war. It's going to be sudden destruction from these asteroids because our Earth shield is being weakened. I want you to know this right now. If the sun comes out in the summertime, you need to get you some sunscreen. And I mean, pour it on you because your skin is going to, it's going to be skin cancer, big time. I know somebody right now on my Facebook still got problems with her skin since it happened. Because she laid out at the pool just for only an hour and then she was done. Just like she's about the color of Deadpool that I created. I mean, that's that red, folks. So the Earth shield is gone. Okay, it's gone. I want y'all to know that. And we're waiting on the big ones. We're waiting on the biggest. Some of these asteroids that I have been studying on my telescope are bigger than the United States. The whole United States. That's how big these rocks are. And we made them, folks, from the pollution. What happened is the pollution goes up in the air, the smoke and everything, the minerals and everything that comes from the steel industry and the coal industry and everything, and your cars and your trucks, okay? And it goes up in the air. And what happens is the sun is like a welding machine. It makes them things look like a ball. Big, gigantic ball. You see where I'm from? We got a bunch surrounding us right now. Some of them are hitting the moon. Some of them's hitting the sun. That's why our sun is bouncing everywhere. Sun flares going everywhere. That's how it happens, folks. That's how the sun flares are coming toward Earth with CERN Switzerland as a magnet pulling everything toward us. CERN Switzerland needs to be shut down. Seriously, guys. Y'all need to let everybody know that.
Intermediate-range nuclear forces treaty over an alleged Russian violation, something Moscow denies, has freed it to start developing and deploying such missiles. Putin said,
hey, you're welcome. How about that, me calling that asteroid a week before it hit Venezuela? That meteor. Did I hit it or what? I'm telling you, man. Edward Snowden gave me some great tricks.
Russia does not want a new arms race, but has also dialed up his military rhetoric. Some analysts have seen his approach as a engage the United States in talks about the strategic balance between the two powers, something Moscow has long pushed for, with mixed results. In the Sunday evening broadcast, Dmitry Kesklyov, presenter of Russia's...
Hey, animal lover, I don't know what side or what city you're in, but if you're in Louisiana, Florida, Texas, South Carolina, New York, you need to get out this year. We've got some mother of all bombs is going to hit with these hurricanes this year. They tested Michael in Panama City, and it worked. They tested Hurricane Andrew. It worked. They tested Hurricane Katrina. It worked. Ohio, animal lover. Oh my God. You got to get away from Ohio. Louisiana, all the way up to the Michigan lakes, is going to be cut in half. Not cut in half. Explosions, bombs are going to go off. There's nothing but explosions and bombs under them states. That's what they've been doing. They've been digging underground, and they're ready for the worst 9/11 plot ever. We're running out of time, folks. I am not kidding at all. They want to depopulate. They want to work no more. A lot of y'all are still on drugs, and they're like, you know what? If you don't want to pass the drug test, we're going to kill you. And that's their plan, folks. They're going to kill you because you're on drugs. The first ones that's going to die first will be the gay people. They're already doing it in Hawaii and California is what I heard. Yes, it was all reverse psychology. Donald Trump and Obama is not even gay. So I want y'all to know that. Yeah, it's sad, but it's true.
Main weekly TV news show, Vessel Nedia, showed a map of the United States and identified several targets he said Moscow would want to hit in the event of a nuclear war. The targets, which Kesselyoff described as United States presidential or military commanders, also included Fort Ritchie.
Do you know why I moved to Alabama? Because just look at it, okay? I moved to Alabama because the West Coast is owned by China now. I'm in the middle of Iran. We're gonna have fun with them, aren't we? But the reason I moved to Alabama, I think it was 8 years ago. Or no, it was actually longer than that, maybe 9 years ago. I came back because I found out that when the volcano goes off, they're only going to blow it up north. And only 32 states are going to get hit by. That's why I moved to Alabama, folks. I'm in a safe place. Y'all all need to go to Alabama if you want to be safe.
A military training center
Roll Tide and everything, but that's all fake.
in Maryland closed in 1980. McLean,
Hey, wrestling fans. Diesel used to be a basketball player at Arizona. Oh my God. He's about to get jumped by Toy Story. Wow.
McClellan, a U.S. Air Force base in California, closed in 2001, and Jim Creek, a naval communications base in Washington State. So what are they showing? They're saying Washington, California, and Maryland. California, Washington, and Maryland.
I know I created him, but I didn't expect him to come out and jump on Big Diesel like this. This is hilarious. Enjoy the show, folks. You never know what you're going to find on my channel. This is hilarious.
Kesselyoff, who is close to the Kremlin, said the Zircon hypersonic missile that Russia is developing could hit the targets in less than 5 minutes if launched from Russian submarines. Hypersonic flight is generally taken to mean traveling through the atmosphere at more than 5 times the speed of sound.
Well, Baltimore's going to get hit by a bomb. What the heck? Winter Woody? What happened to James? I'm confused. Is that it? What in the world just happened? That's not right. Can we do that again? That was it. That was the show, folks. That was weird. Really? But before I let y'all go, wow, that was wild. Woody beat. That's funny. Only in my game. But what I'm about to tell you, okay? I got a video coming out on my anonymous Wormwood True News. That's going to blow you away. I put out a year ago. It's going to be called 2022. Okay? Look for it. If you're not subscribed, get your friends. Let them know that I'm giving you the truth. Woody has mad skills. No kidding. Who would have thought? Good grief, he just got ran over by Woody. That's funny. But I just want y'all to know I love every one of y'all. I may come back on my other YouTube channel. I may go live on Facebook. I got a DU recorder now, folks. I can go live on Facebook. Awesome, ain't it? Live on to give them more news. Y'all follow me on Facebook if you want to. If you want to donate, the donation button is down below. You don't have to donate your whole paycheck. Okay? Just anything for these kids, these military that's homeless. They're your real Wolverine. I've got a real job. I only open these channels for these people, not for me. So please, help them. I love you all. God bless. God bless America. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. This was good. And I did the best I could. Remember, 2025 could be the day. Y'all have a nice day. God bless. And thank you for joining.